As chief navigator on an FA Cup journey that began 6 rounds and 3 months ago has been Paul Coombs. With 9 goals, he's the competition's top scorer, as well as being the most prolific striker in the club's history. Coombs is one of only 2 players in the starting lineup with league experience. Coach and captain Steve Richardson played more than 400 games for Reading. In midfield, Clive Huxford comes from good cup stock. His father Cliff played for Southampton in the 1963 semi-final. Northampton, 85 places higher on the league ladder, include the Northern Ireland international Colin Hill, just back from a spell in Sweden. The former Wimbledon striker John Gale is a focal point. David Seal, an Australian signed for a record fee from Bristol City, is the leading scorer. Today's referee is a policeman, Alan Butler from Sutton-in-Ashfield. Northampton, the home side, get us underway for Basingstoke in the stripes. An 18th cup tie of the season. 10 of those have been in the FA Cup, and the main reason that they're next to bottom of the Ryman League Premier Division is that of their last 15 matches, only 2 have been in the league, and I think it's fair to say that this is as big an occasion as the club has ever had in its history that goes right back to 1896. First free kick goes the way of the league team Northampton Town, who are 6th in Division 2. Ian Atkins, their manager, has never lost to non-league opposition in the FA Cup. Gibb. Now, can he use his pace to telling effect? Gale! Well, there's the main Northampton threat. Basingstoke have taken care to watch Northampton prior to this cup tie, and they've identified John Gale as the man they've got to stop. And Ali Gibb specifically has the job of providing him with plenty of service. Huxford. Tideman, Mancy, Coombs. Basingstoke look so much more confident and so much happier when they keep the ball on the floor. This is Emsden. Now Richardson. Towards Mancy. Well, at least Basingstoke have registered an effort on goal. A tall player, Ian Mancy, who gets more than his fair share of goals with his head. Ernie Howe, the Basingstoke manager, played for Fulham, Queen's Park Rangers and Portsmouth. And his assistant, Pete Peters, closer to the camera. Emsden. Clarkson. Warburton. Gale. Oh, it's a lucky touch, but it could be a telling touch. It's Carl Heggs. And Dean Beale has retrieved the situation for the time being. Gibb. Well, it seemed that Beale was going to be beaten for the first time. Gale tried to trap the ball and ended up just flicking it through. And from then on, Heggs was always ahead of Richardson, but had reckoned without the blocking power of Dean Beale in the Basingstoke goal. Gibb was well over from the follow-up. Roy Hunter is the only player that's prepared to put his foot on the ball and bide his time. A tight spot there, though. He's won the throw. John Gale poised to accept Hunter's long throw. Headed by Harris, Clarkson, and David Seal. Where did he come from? That's the question that the entire Basingstoke defence, including the goalkeeper Dean Beale, are asking. But David Seal, the Australian, signed for a club record £90,000 from Bristol City, justifies a slice of the fee. It was a hopeful ball in more than anything else, and there was no offside flag. Brightwell, just about his first foray inside opposition territory. Seal. Wide to Gibb. Heggs. Off the bar, and David Seal. Well, it was on almost impossible angle, and that ultimately is what defeated him. It's another telling cross from Ali Gibb. Beale was beaten. maybe Seal might have done slightly better. Higgs. Trying to take it past Richardson, and he's done so. And Gale missed his kick. Now Hunter! Well, any number of Northampton players seem ready for a pot shot, but when Carl Higgs cut in off that left flank and delivered the low cross, John Gale was the man who really should have got it on target. By the time it came to Hunter, he was a long way out. Tideman has pushed further forward in recent moments. But he prefers his left foot. He's done well to deliver it. Coombs. And the shots! Well, it really threatened the Northampton goal from Clive Huxford. Tideman seemed to take an eternity to deliver the ball from that left flank. But when it came out, it was Huxford who was waiting for just such an opportunity. And he was very close. Richardson got up well. Tideman, Emsden outside him. Wilkinson, neat footwork. Now Mancy, and a chance, and a goal! And it's the substitute Alan Carey, within 4 minutes of his arrival, who has pulled Basingstoke level. The little man discovered in Tipperary by Reading was hardly given a chance in the league, but now has made his own indelible mark on the FA Cup for non-league Basingstoke. It took a deflection, that beat the keeper, and Basingstoke, who came from 2 down at Wycombe and twice were behind in their replay against Wycombe, have now come from behind against Northampton, and this FA Cup fairy tale continues into a fresh chapter. 1-1. Seal. Higgs. Gibb. And Seal! It was a very presentable opportunity to win the game for David Seal. Yet again, the quality of the cross was top-notch from Gibb. The quality of the header was not. Clarkson. Seal. Basingstoke supporters willing the referee to blow the final whistle. But this is Ian Mancy. And that is that. And Basingstoke live to fight another day. Ernie Howe can look forward in 10 days' time to a renewed date with Northampton Town at the Camrose, where things will be made very awkward for the league team. The goal from Alan Carey, who had only just come on as a substitute, earns Basingstoke the replay, cancelling out David Seal's first half header. And despite a gap of 85 places on the league ladder between the towns of Northampton and Basingstoke, who can say that the Ryman League Premier Division side don't deserve another chance? The goal scorer, Alan Carey, arrives back in the Basingstoke dressing room, and thanks to him, the name of Basingstoke, for the first time in the Cup's history, will be in the hat for the third round draw.
Did toy with the idea of starting with Alan because he has looked very sharp and he's come on and scored goals, and last Saturday he scored a goal, so it wasn't an easy decision today. But I always felt he's going to do something, and he's that sort of player. He comes on, he's full of life and he's sharp, and he thinks a lot about his football in terms of the way he plays and how he plays, and I felt he would do something, and that's why I done it.
Were you champing at the bit for, what, 70 minutes, desperate to get on?
Of course I was, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to be out there playing in a game like this? It's a big occasion for the club, and it was great to get on, yeah, definitely.
Good lads, well they'll be singing tomorrow if they draw Manchester United or somebody like that.